Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the Cull Obsidian wave of Marvel Legends Black Knight figure. And this is easily, by far, the best Black Knight figure to date. That's not saying a whole bunch, but it is saying at least something. And that's what we do here. So this guy's got some pretty cool stuff going on, some cool accessories, and overall a nice aesthetic. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about to the top of his head, about 16.5, to the top of the horny thingy. He's just over 17 centimeters, which makes him they're not horns, they're like ears, I guess. That makes him just about 6.5 inches, closer to 6 3/4 with the ear pieces. And like I said, this guy has a really nice aesthetic. It's just very well done. That's mostly thanks to the character, but Hasbro did a good job delivering it, I think. Is it absolutely perfect? Nah. The red paint on it's definitely splotchy, but the line work in terms of the red paint is definitely clean. So, you know, they're almost there. They did a decent enough job. They did a good job molding the plastic for the scale mill in a nice color, so that's good. And then we have, like, the gloves are kind of a flat material. This could just be coincidence, but the gloves have a flat finish. The shirt has a little bit more of a satin finish. This is kind of in between. Of course, we have the metallic. It's a nice looking figure. We have the metallic mixed with the satin for the helmet, so that's a nice thing. Overall, it's a very aesthetically pleasing figure. And look at this. We have a cape. Nice enough sculpt. I'm going to go ahead and take credit for this, guys. I highly doubt that that is the case. I shouldn't be taking credit for it. But look, the cape pegs in. This pinches down farther than it needs to, which is exactly what I said they need to start doing with capes, so that when you put it on, the claspy parts go down to where they belong, and this cape is perfect. That's how they need to do all the Marvel Legends capes. That's exactly what they need to do. It's absolutely perfect the way it is. It's great, wonderful, pegs in, sits properly, doesn't weigh the figure down, hangs just the way it needs to. That's the way it's done, guys. Very, very nicely done, Hasbro. Well done. Okay, other things that stand out, I guess. The helmet is a separate piece, so you have that nice face underneath there, and then the helmet's nice and clean on top. The eyes are done very nicely, and they shine through, not literally, but you can see through there very, very well. So that's good. Very, very cool looking figure. Now, as accessories go, we have two alternate heads. So we have the normal one, which you already saw. We have another helmeted head, which looks kind of like Nova. I know it's not, but it looks kind of like Nova. Angry face, eyes are still coming through. Very, very well done. Separate piece for the helmet. And then we have the one that looks like the Knights of Knee helmet. Barely any of you are going to get that reference, but still very well done. Clean sculpt work, clean paint work. Very pleased with that. I wonder if the eyes are meant to be that color, though. Curious, but either way, it looks good. And then we have his sword, which has the black blade and the gold handle. Nice enough, no problems there. So ultimately, we're looking at a pretty cool figure so far. How is the articulation? Well, we've seen most of this before, and we already know it sucks, but it might be good enough. Let's see. The head, wow, lollipop syndrome much? Holy macaroni. You can see his brains through his neck. That is a giant gap in there. I mean, the head sits at the right height, but why the gap? You get a little bit of attitude out of it. Of course, full rotation. You don't even need to use the hinge part. That's a little weird. The lollipop syndrome's a little weird, but if you ignore it, it's not so bad. You'll see it in the back, but not the front, so that's okay. Shoulders are still utter dog poop. Giant garbage shoulders. Would have been better off making them out of paper mache and popsicle sticks. Rotation's fine, but the hinge part is just trash. Absolute trash. Bicep swivel's okay. Double jointed elbow's fine. Wrists have a swivel and a hinge. Classic Bucky cap hands and wrists. Ab crunch. It only goes a little bit forward and it goes back, but it's ugly, so ab crunch is no good. Waist twist is fine. Floaty belt thing is okay. Paintwork isn't very clean on there, though. Holds the sword, but it holds it completely straight, so it kind of pushes up against the leg, and that's no good. The hips go out well enough, I guess. They're okay. Going forward, it doesn't want to go at all. There we go. So this gets in the way a little bit when you bring the legs forward, but it's not going to be too bad, I guess. They do go back a little bit as well. Thigh swivel is fine. Wow, that hip is very stiff. Double jointed knee is fine. And then we have a boot swivel. These are your Bucky cap boots. Ankle works wonderfully. Ankle rocker's fine. So, yeah, it's about half terrible and half okay for the articulation. But it does look freaking cool and has some cool accessories, so I'm still going to recommend it. I don't have a particular affinity for this character. I just like the design, and they executed it. So, hats off to Hasbro for this one. It looks really cool. Articulation's still garbage for half of it, but looks cool. I'm going to say get it. and I think you guys will enjoy it. Some slight modification on that harness or on that holster thingy will help the sword not bend like that on his leg, but even still, cool looking figure. I say get it, and there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. Almost, sort of, kind of, haven't lately, but we'll try to do that soon. And we talk about all kinds of fun stuff: video games, action figures, movies, TV shows. We stream 3 times a week. There's all kinds of fun stuff here, so make sure you come back. Click the thumbs up button if you like the video. Click the bell if you want to see more, and keep collecting.